Hi again, guys. This is the next part of non-verbal reasoning for you to do. Hopefully you got on with some practice in the other ones. So this time the questions are changing. So this time we're looking at cracking codes. Okay, so this time is a bit more tricky. So you must make sure you read the question properly. Okay, to answer these questions, you have to work out the code. Okay, there's always a code. So in the boxes on the left are shapes and the code letters that go with them. The top letters mean something different to the bottom letters. You must decide how the letters go with the shapes and then find the correct code for the test shape from the set of 5 codes on the right. Okay, I know this sounds tricky. Okay, on the first ones, you have a circle, and at the top you've got an X and a Y and a Y for the top ones. So the X must be related to the shape. So this one must mean that the shape of that circle must mean it's an X. If it's a square, the letter must mean it's a Y. Remember, the bottom letters mean something else. Can you work out what it is? Okay, so it should be that this is unshaded, means it's S. That one's unshaded, so it means an S. If it's shaded, it means it's a T. Okay, so have a look at this one. Okay, so we know it's a circle. So which one had a circle at the top? Oh, we know that must be an X. And it's shaded. So we look for the shaded shape. So that must mean it's a T. So we're looking for X and T. So the answer should be B. Okay. So remember, the top letters are showing the shape and the bottom letters are showing whether it's shaded or not. Well done, you've got that one because it's a bit more complicated. So remember, the next couple of questions are going to be similar to that one. So these are practice ones for you to have a try. Okay, now remember that the top letter is what shape it is, and the bottom letter will tell you what's in shape. So have a go at practice 5 and practice 6 for yourself. You can stop the video if you need to. Remember those clues I gave you. So for the first one, you should have had A. So remember, the top one, yes, it's a triangle, so we know that's the letter N. And then it's got nothing in it, so we know it's G at the bottom. Well done if you've got that one. So this one, okay, let's have a look. Did you get E? Well done if you did. Okay, so remember, we're looking for the shape. We know that shape is an R, and then we need to look at what's going on with the shape. Okay, we know it hasn't got anything in it, so it must be a G. Well done if you've got those ones. Right, next lot. Okay, again, reading the question really, really carefully. Right, to answer these questions, you have to work out a code again. On the left are some shapes and the codes that go with them. You must decide how the code letters go with the shapes and then find the correct code for the test shape from the set of 5 codes on the right and mark its letter on your sheet, but we haven't got an answer sheet. Okay, so remember, the letters must go with something about the shape. So I can see that these two are S's. So that means that they're shaded. And this one isn't, so that makes it a T. And then the X, Y, and Z must mean the type of shape it is. Okay, so this one is shaded. And it must be that shape. Okay, so remember the S and S, because they're similar, we know that that's similar about those two. So that letter must correspond to the shading. So let's have a look. So did you get answer A? Well done if you did. So now the next ones you're going to have a try on your own. Okay? So have a look. Remember, what does it tell you? What do the letters tell you? Does it tell you something similar about the shape? What do the letters correspond to? Stop the video if you need to. So did you get C? Okay, so remember the X would correspond to the shape. That Y corresponds to that shape, so we know it's that shape, so we know it's a Y. And then we're looking at J. J looks at the size. So that's big, and K means it's little. So it should be Y and K. I'll leave that on there so you can have a look. Right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, another example for you to do. Now, again, on the left of the example below, there are two figures that are alike. On the right, there are 5 more figures. Which one of these is most like the other 2 figures on the left, and its letter has been marked and its letter has been marked on your answer sheet? Okay, so which one do you think is most like the 2 on the left? It's a bit like the first one we did on the other video. So you should have had answer C, because they're all got 4 sides. So here's some for you to practice. Make sure you're looking for the patterns. May not be the shape, it may be something inside the shape. Okay, we'll go on to this one. Right, again an example, so the next one will be after it. So this time to the left, in the example below, there are 5 squares arranged in order. One of these squares has been left empty. One of the 5 squares to the right should take the place of the empty square, and its letter has been marked on your sheet. So you just need to decide what letter it's going to be. So have a look at the pattern. What is happening from the first box up until the 4th box, and which one of those will be the right shape to go in the empty box? You might need to do some counting. So well done if you've got answer B. So look, it's going up by, got a dot, Got 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles, so it should be 4 circles around the outside. Okay, around the outside of the dot. Practice for you. Have a look, see which one you think it is. Is it A, B, C, D or E? Look carefully at the pattern, what's happening.